Hello and welcome to episode number 4. In this episode, teach, we gonna learn about the functions. We already saw the formula in Excel. Functions are nothing but basically a predefined formulas that performs a calculation based on the value which will be given. We pass the value, and from that value they will perform certain formulas which already predefined to them. Okay, and you can access all the functions from here of the different categories. Okay, you can insert a function according to your need. Okay, absolute function and math. You can access all the statistical functions, categories, and all. You can access different categories functions. Okay, and directly you can write your functions by just equal to and use some functions. Write alphabets if you want to some write some if you want to derive average of certain range. You can provide average. You can substitute, replace text functions, date functions. Okay, we all want to use these functions. Basically, as a data analytics, we will want to use more functions to calculate something, or we will use these most common functions about main, max, aggregate functions, and you can say. And to clean the data which you have get to clean the data, we use text function to clean our text data. Okay, majorly you will get text data. We also you will get numbers. For numbers, we will use aggregate functions and number functions. We will see in in our next episode. But right now, we will generally focus upon text function. Which type of text functions are there, how we can use them in advanced calculation, and we will show some case studies and use cases of it. So there are some basic uh, functions, text function. One of it is concatenate, or we can say concate. Okay, concate is there. Concatenate is also there. Another one is upper. Oh, my bad. Upper. Uh, there is lower. There is a proper. There is a trim. In trim, you will have add trim, L trim. Okay, L trim, R trim. Okay, then you will have right, left function, right function. Okay, mid function. Okay, then you will have more advanced functions like um, find, search. Then you will have replace, replace, and substitute. Substitute. And there is one more function, exact, exact. Okay. Now we will quickly go through all these functions, and we will just directly use some use cases about these functions. Okay. So concatenate basically what it will do, it will combine two strings. If there is a something like p and there is a yu, it will concatenate and will print p yu. Okay, if you provide a space in between them, it will print p plus yu, like that. So let's take an example. Concat. Okay, first text is p, then provide semicolon, provide a colon, comma, and for the space, just pass space between the quotes and provide another text, and just close it. It will print. So basically, concate is basically combine two strings to text. Another is upper function, uh, none. from the name you can also define it. It will convert a lowercase string into uppercase. Just let's use it upper. Okay. Here we have lowercase string. It will convert it into upper capital PI. And similarly, that is a lowercase. So simply it will convert uppercase into a lowercase. So let's just use this function. Lower proper. Proper will what will it will do? It will print. It will convert all the first letter of each words into a capital, just like this. See, equal to proper. I will pass this string into it. And just see. Uh, for each word, the first letter will be in capital. Okay. Now, what will this trim function do? And ltrim and rtrim trim function will remove unnecessary spaces from your strings. Either it can be left to your screen, either it can be right to your screen. Okay, a string, it will remove unnecessary space from the string. Let's try this whole function trim. Let me pass this value. What will happen? Let's see. Okay, nothing because there is no unnecessary space. I will provide another thing. Let's see. PI. Now what will happen? Let's see. Just pass the cell. This okay. Just put enter. It will remove unnecessary trim from the both sides. Okay, trim function will remove spaces from the both side. Trim will remove spaces from the left side. Trim will remove spaces from the right side. Okay. Uh, Basically, there is no trim function. It will be using SQL or any other tool, but in Excel there is no algorithm. So just leave it. Okay, what will left function do? Left function will print the uh, text according your need from the left side. Okay, so there is a this string. I will pass the number of characters you want to print from this string. You have to provide. If I want to print pi only, I will provide two. Okay, I will provide two. So it will print first two letters of my string. Okay, one and two. Similarly, what will write do? Similarly, write function will do print a string and number of characters from the right side of your string. Okay, so if you have provide two, it will print value. Okay, so that function will print the number of characters you provide from the left of your string, and uh, right function will print right uh, the number of characters you provide from the right side of your string. What will mid will do? Mid functions will simply print middle string. Okay, so mid will function also we have to provide three number of arguments. First will be a text from which you want to retrieve a middle part. Uh, then you have to provide a starting number of your part which you want to derive from whole text. Okay, suppose I want to derive iy from the my text. Okay, C8 column. So I have to provide start number is 1 and 2, and how many number of characters you want to print. So I want to print two characters from the index 2, means start number 2, which is I. I want to print y, I and y. So I will provide 2. So it will print I and y. So 2 is a start number from where you want to start your mid string, means derived string, and the number of characters you want in that string. Okay. So simply IY. So your find function will what do? There is a one difference between find and search. You may have to remember that is find function is case sensitive and search function is not case sensitive. Okay. So if you provide find, you have to provide first find the text. Okay, so what text you want to find? Okay, from the text. Okay, basically find and search function will retrieve you a number of position of uh, text. Okay, if I want to find the position of I. So what will find function do? Find function will retrieve me a position of I, which is the 2. Okay. Similarly, search function will also retrieve a position of particular string. Okay. So I want to find the position of Y. Okay. We will provide a Y string only within the text, within this text, and start number also. Now, if you want to pass start number, that means go and search from the third place. Okay. After third place, where is I? After first place, where is I? So you can provide start number. Here we provide one because I want to find from the start. Okay. So just find number position is 3. Number 3. Oh, 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 why it is the 3? Okay, okay, sure. Yep. Y is equal to 3 because 1, 2, and 3. Sorry. Okay. What if I provide a capital Y, which is not in the string? So let's see. Just copy this formula. Okay. Find capital Y. As I mentioned, it is a case-sensitive function. Find the capital Y from the string. And I want to find from the start of the string. So it will provide there is no such a value is there. Okay. Uh, what if I provide this value from the search function? See, now you will get the difference between both the function search and find. Within this text, it will retrieve 3 from the start. So there is a difference between find and search. Find function is a case sensitive and search function is a not case sensitive. You can provide upper or lower and different purpose within themselves. What will replace do? Replace function. If you see the syntax of it, oh, it will take first all text. What do you want to replace from the text? So we have a text here, and I want to replace P I Y. Okay, I Y from the text. Okay, start number of a text. And you have to provide the position of I within the text, all the text, original text. So 1, 2. From the start number is second. Okay, how many characters do you want to replace? 2 characters, I and Y. Okay, so provide 2 number of characters and provide a new text to it. So I will provide Y as Y. Okay, so see the magic. So I Y as Y is replaced. Okay, okay, I Y. Okay, so basically my mistake. Okay, uh, the the number in the syntax of characters it counts, and the starting position it counts is within this old text. Okay, we means uh, let me okay. So this old text, the y position is 2. So it will replace y by y as iy. Okay, so I have to provide 1 here to replace this whole iy. Okay, to replace this whole iy from the text. So I have to provide start number within this old text. Okay, not from this position. From this position of I is 2, but in this text, position of I is 1. So I have to provide start number as 1 and the number of characters which is 2, I2. Okay, and now you can see Y as Y. y as y. So replace function can replace a particular thing, okay, from your uh, text, and it will uh, not retrieve whole text. Okay, it will only retrieve the thing you made a change. In substitute, it will substitute in your old text. Meaning you will retrieve your whole text, but the substitution you made, it will change. Okay, let's see. Let's with example. Substitute text. Okay, old text. What do you want to change? I want to change y. Okay, from the this text, and what with what I want to change it with s. The new text will should be x. Number of instance. Number of instance means uh, which y do you want to change? If there is a more than one y in this text, okay, there is y in the last of the text. That means two y's are there. If I provide number of instance there one, then it will change first number y from the text. If I provide number two, so it will change second y from the text. Okay, we will see. Okay, just okay. Cell is not called. Cell is not called. Cell is not called. Text double equal to. Like that. Okay. So see, simply check. Okay, I will show you the instance example. Uh, you y. Okay, like substitute 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 function. Provide a text, original text. Then you have to provide the thing you want to change from it. Then you have to provide new thing. Now I will provide instance one. See, observe the change. So it will change first y within the text. Okay, first y will when the first y whenever the appear, it will change it. Okay, and if I provide instance is equal to 2, so it will change the second y. Okay, it will substitute a second y from the text. See, first y is remain y and second. Okay, now if I remove the instance from this, it will change both y's. Okay, substitute function works well comparing to replace. Replace is little bit hard to understand. Okay, exact function with one, it will retrieve boolean value true or false. Okay, boolean not, it is not boolean value. It will retrieve uh, of course it's boolean value true or false. It will match our text. Okay, are same or not simply. So let's see example. So text one provide second text. It will compare both the texts if they are same or not. False. And if both are same, both are exact, then it will print yes, both are the same. Let's see. And this true. And there is one more basic function in this length function. Okay, length will simply retrieve the number of characters within a particular text. Okay, why it will print y? Because space is also counted as a letter. Okay, so uh, there are alphabets are only fours, but the space also count as a character. So it will count as a line also. So line function is work like this. And now we'll move on to our case studies. Okay. Uh, Before we got to case studies, we will see some okay, advanced thing with this left, right, and middle function. Okay, and the substitute function and some use cases we will see. First use cases which we will use substitute length combination function and try to see something. Okay, so here is the names of some people. I want to count the number of spaces within this text. Okay, as you can see, there is one space, one space, one space, two space in this name. So I want to print this result from it. So how it will work? Okay, so basic thing is the whole name. You have to um, take a length of whole name and have to minus the space. Okay, one. Okay, so simply we will get uh, the space number of spaces. So take length of whole text minus substitute minus what we will do minus length of uh, minus will length of the whole name without the space. Okay, if there is no space there and we minus the length from the uh, with space text, so it will give us the number of spaces. Simple, you can see. What will this function do? Okay, it will substitute space with no space. So the output will be like this. Substitute before cell and this name so space and it will remove the space from the name. Now you find the length of this function g. Okay, length of this g4. Okay, nothing but the name without the space is 30. And the name with the space is nothing but the length is 40. If I minus these both numbers, I will get number of spaces. So nothing but that is happening here. The length of this name minus the length without the space, we will get a number of spaces from the name or particular text. Similarly, you can do for any delimiter. Okay. Similarly, you can substitute any. Okay. If someone asks that uh, give me the number of A's from the particular name. So just replace the space by A. It will print the number of A's from the particular name. So this is advanced use case of this formula, which you can combine two or more formulas to print it. Okay, now we will see the left, right, and middle example, which we already seen from this name. If you provide the cell and the number of character you want to print from the left, you will print okay from the right and from the mid. The start number is 2 and the number of characters will be 3, so U, etc. Now, how can we use this mid, left, and right function with not a rigid way, with a dynamic way? That is, there should not be 3 and 2 or 3 okay, rigid way, fixed number. You have to provide dynamic. If there is change in the name or there is a change in text, so how can we uh, retrieve this left, right, and mid simply using by length, search, and all the function. So we will see the example. Okay. So simply first we will solve about first name that is Mahendra. Okay. How can we retrieve this? So simply what len function will take in as an argument as a whole text. So we pass whole text. Now what we will do? Okay. We will find the space. Okay, because we can see that there is a space between first name and middle name. So if I found the position of first space and do the minus one from it, so I can get the number of characters of Mahendra. So it will be more dynamic. Okay, if you provide any other name from here, so it will be more dynamic. Okay, so first space, how we can find first space? Simply search what you want to search from the text. First argument is obviously what you want to find from the text. You want to find a space from where? From this text, which is D19 column. So it will retrieve position of first space, okay, which is 9. on the ninth position, this first phase will be there. Okay, so for the number of characters 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So first position is 9. We minus by 1, so we will get first. Okay, so simply what we do, the E23 column shows our first base position, and we will do minus 1, so it will give us the first name, which is 8 characters. And we know that we pass number of characters we want to print from the left side, so simply the purpose is same. Now similarly we can have to find the number, the last name from the name, this text, this name, whole name. So how can we do this with the right function? So with the right function, we have to first pass first the text. So we will pass text. Okay. Now we see, we will use second space and the length of a whole name, because you see you have to pass the number of characters you want to print from the right side. Okay, from the right side. So how many numbers you want to print to retrieve, we have to pass that. How can we achieve this goal? By the length of this whole number, which is 20, minus the position of the second space. Okay, we will remove the number of position of second space. So what we will do, the number of position, it will give us 20 minus 15, it will 5. So DHONI. Okay, so it will print 5 characters. Tony. So what is nothing but E5, E25 is this cell in the position of a second space is 15. Simply you can see that our answer will be Tony. And in the mid name, okay, in the mid name we will use both spaces, okay, and a whole thing. Just see. I want to retrieve middle 5 characters from the full name. So I will take, firstly, we have to pass the argument as text, from which text we want to do. Okay, first, in the mid, what is the syntax? You have to give a start number of, okay, starting position. So starting position of S is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So at the 9 position, we have space. Okay, first space. So by add 1 in it, we get start number, which is S. Okay, we will get S. So my first space is 9 plus 1. So you can see this start. Now, how many number you want to print? That third argument should be this. So I want to print 5. How can I achieve this? So how can we achieve this? Focus on the second space, which is on the 50. Okay. Now I use second phase position 15 and the first phase position 9, because my single is between the first and second position of a space. Okay, so 15 minus 9, what will it give? 6, but I have to print a 5 number of characters, which is single. So I will minus in 1 in from it, so it will print single. Okay, these all things are more dynamic. Okay, so you don't have to just pass, create another cell and password. You can directly substitute these formulas in each of these formulas. Okay, if from for E23 you can direct substitute search. Okay, from the last name formula you can direct replace length formula from E25 cell and the second space formula for the. Okay, how can you find second space from the whole thing? Just you have to do addition, because in search option we have to provide from where you want to start, from where you want to find. Okay, third thing is nothing but start number. Okay, so if I don't provide for plus 1, it will find from the starting and will q9 again. So just by providing +1, okay, uh, from the 10, start from the 10 number, because E20 is nothing but first position, space position of a first space, and I from this S it will start to find the second space. Okay, so just by adding 1, it will find the second space. So that is more advanced cases of this text function. We say the use cases of it. Okay, so let okay, the whole thing is changed. Just we have to put 1. Okay, so this is